I was going over to my friends Matt and Christine on their superb boat, Sugar Shack. They were leaving, but before they went, Matt showed me where they store the beer.
It's always hard to say goodbye to good friends, and sometimes you just meet some incredible people and you all get on very well, and it makes it difficult when they go. Matt and Christine, I've known them now for quite a time through different countries. They're leaving today. And I don't know if we're ever going to see each other again, but it'd be nice to think we would.
A few weeks after this was taken, they got hit by lightning. Matt and Christine were fine, but all the electronics on Sugar Shack were fried.
Meantime, it's back to business as usual. I've got lots of work to do on the boat. There's the usual mess. When you're doing things and you're fixing things, just everything is always out all over the place. It's horrible. I hate it. But first of all, I gotta wash the remnants of last night's meal, which looks disgusting. Those beans, because it's an integral part of the boat and is important, I need to get this finished. I've done that part already and got the first coat of white paint on there. It's got to be protected. I've got to put it all back together again. There's the hinges. Goes on the front of the boat because it keeps the water out of the chain locker. To make me feel better about being left all alone in the Anchorage, I got as near as I can make an English breakfast cooked up there with my favourite sauce, a bit of Worcestershire sauce to go on there. Back to the work in hand. Before disconnecting that panel, there's the cable running up to the junction box in the middle. It has to be covered up so it's not generating power. Once it's disconnected, I'm going to connect it to this cable here. That snakes down the companionway to a second battery regulator, which is down here. I didn't use this one before because it's not as powerful to run the whole array, but it will run one panel. Just a bit of techno stuff for you. When I put this one in, because the old one failed, it has only got one input for the two house batteries which are here. And then I thought, well, when the engine's running, the main cranking battery, which is this one, will charge off the alternator. Then I found out that it's actually never been wired into the system. It only got its charge from solar panels. So now that poor little fella's not getting any charge at all. Hence rigging up this one here, which hopefully is going to charge the cranking battery, which is getting a little bit low on voltage at the moment. It is all going to be just a temporary state of affairs. What I need to do is get yet another controller which will handle the whole system and replace this one that I just got, and I can then use that as a backup. But right now I can't get one. Hopefully I have to send out for one, or I'm going back to the UK soon, so I can get one there.
I'd planned to leave over the next few days, so decided to put on my kit and dive under the boat just to check things out and pull a few barnacles off. I'm working sometimes and sometimes I'm not working engine is there. Got baby Shaddy out the back there. Couldn't be bothered to get her on the deck for this short little journey. Seems quiet at the moment, and yes, I've got the silly hat on because it's very hot and I've been out in the sun getting the anchor up. couldn't really film much of that. It was covered in mud and filth after over a month down there. But it did its job, great. I just piled it all on board and clean it later. But what we're doing is we're crossing the entrance to the Panama Canal, which is right down there behind me. So we're actually in the fairway, if you like. We're going past the port hand marker right now, and the starboard marker is up here. So I'm actually almost in the middle of the channel where the ships go. So I'm crossing it quickly. We don't want to get anybody angry or hit any ships. I should have maybe asked permission to do this, but anyway, I'm just doing it. I was going to sail, there's a little bit of wind, not much, but I thought I don't want to mess around, get the engine going, get across this piece of sea out of the way. We've left Panama, it's back behind me at last. I'm going to a marina which is up the road here. They've done me a really good deal. Vista Mar Marina. It sounds really good. So I'm going to go there. I've got 2 days to get there. I'm going to go visit some islands. I'm going to bit of chill time, bit of me time. I'm going to see if I can find a nice sandy beach somewhere. I've had enough of the city and the polluted water in this area. It's horrible. Yeah, the boat. I spent 2 days cleaning the hull, just to get the barnacles off the propeller and the whole of the hull. It's a shame. All the work I did a few months ago. It's still there, it's still good, but it got this coating all over it. It came off fairly easily, but it was hard work and it's cold water down there. So we're crossing, there's a nice little breeze. Tomorrow's journey will be a bit longer. This is just 7 miles. So we're doing this, we're going to cross, anchor off the beach, turn the engine off, get some lunch, and it'll all be good. I hope. Let's see what happens. My sister's dog was quite ill. She has a guide dog that she's training for the blind, little puppy. By the time you see this, it'll be a few weeks on, so hopefully it's all resolved itself. This morning things were much better than they were, but last night was a horrible night for my sister, and I was so worried for her and the dog, of course. Right, must concentrate. Coming up to the starboard marker, so I'm nearly through the channel, which is good, but there are a lot of big ships out here. Keep my eye open. Going over there somewhere, about there somewhere. I'll know when I get there. Looks like there's a race for the island. It is a bit of a holiday place. There are regular charters there. So I wasn't exactly sure which bit to go to, but I'll just follow those guys. Of course, I'm getting a weight from that powerboat that just went past. It's a beautiful day, and I'd love to sail this. The wind, there is a tiny bit of wind, but it should be coming that way, but it's coming this way. So the forecast was completely wrong. Yeah, I've definitely got that guy's wake. I didn't stow anything too well down below today, because I thought, well, it'll be all right. But here we go. Yeah, this is great. I'm just so thankful to be out of Panama, I really am. A lot of different languages out here. Listen to the chit chat on the radio. Ships from all over. Trying to work out which of the two bays. There's a lot of people sunbathing on that one, and the old town is what I'm looking for. It appears to be on this side, but I can't really tell till I get closer. Yeah, all the powerboat boys like him tend to be heading for the beach on the right, which is probably a good reason not to go there.
Looks like I made the wrong choice. What follows is the actual noise in that bay that day.
It's the next day and the sun is shining through the hatch already and onto the couch, warming the boat up. It's actually a little bit late by my standards. 20 to 10. Just had my 3 coffees of the morning, secured everything now, ready for sea. And I had some eggs. I put everything away. Had both sides of the engine open earlier on this morning, down there and on the other side, to check the oil. Got the computer on, and I'll turn the rest of the gear on in a minute or two. Ready for the next little bit of the journey. There I am, spent the night. This is a little island, Toboga Island, just off Panama, and I'm going to go down here today. There's a larger view here on open CPN. I was up here with Panama. I'm here now, which is 7 miles later. Going to do another maybe 15 miles to these islands today, spend the night, and then going to this new marina, which is down here. It's so new, it's not even on the charts yet. These are the islands I'm going to. I spoke to Nika off White Spot Pirates. She spent some time on this little island here. It's very pretty. And I think the only place you can really stop is just hooked in there. And it's not very big. I'm going to have a look at it. But I had quite a lot of weather coming in from this direction last night, which would really mean I'd be safer up here. So I'm going to go and take a look when I get down there. But apparently this is very pretty. I'm hanging on because at the moment there's completely no wind in the water. I've got to yet put the dinghy on the coach roof before I go. This is a bit of a longer passage, so I'm going to put her on board. Today, unlike yesterday, it was beautiful this morning. Yesterday there was just a cacophony of music. Everybody playing their own music so loud. The result to people out here in the Anchorage was just this awful mixed up nasty sound, and it went on, ear splitting some of it. It was really loud. But look at it now. I'm going to sound like a whinging old bastard now, because this is actually a pretty place. It's just a shame that all these people are playing awfully loud music. It just destroys the atmosphere. Now it's lovely, although the cruising boats, the day boats, are starting to come back in again, so there's already stuff going on down there. One of the reasons for coming here was the oldest church in South America is actually on this island here. They say it was the first church built by the Christians and the conquistadors, or whoever it was who was here, but certainly the Spanish back in the day. So that's a bit of history, and I'd like to have seen that, but I tried anchoring on the other side there. It was too deep, and also again the noise was just unbelievable. So anyway, that's my moaning off, finished for the day. Right, yes, I need some wind. There's a bit of wind over there, it looks like. I know we're scheduled for no wind, so I'm probably going to end up motoring for about 3 hours today. And it's dreadfully hot. I'm just soaking with sweat. I did jump in the water yesterday, but I've got to be careful. There are crocodiles around these places. Saltwater crocodiles. They really are. I'm not joking. I haven't seen any, and I don't know if there's any actually here, but there are crocodiles in this area. So you have to be careful of your bits, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I was moaning again. I remember old folks moaning at me about music and stuff. I sound the same. How bad is that? How bad is that? Okay, let's do some young people adventuring. Yeah, baby!
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Thank you to my patrons. If you'd like to help out, check out my Patreon page. Also Facebook. You can check out my real-time updates on there. Well, all the links are below. What can I tell you? Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. Cheers.
And here we can see a larger view. Here we can see a larger view. It's not even on the map, not on the chart. There's a larger view here. It's so new, it's not even on the charts yet. I'm so hot. I'm so hot. I can see wind. I'm gonna go.